tonight's extravaganza. With unfortunately probably some pain for Eki, especially. Because we are going to be looking at customer states. It is a customer states video. So, Eki, I hope you have alcohol handy. I think you may need it. Are we ready, chat? Let's go. Okay, this is not so bad. This is not so terrible. I mean, alright. No, it's not safe, but because especially when he's got this piece sticking out, I could see him running right into this thing, knocking the jack sideways, and this whole thing coming down. So it's definitely not safe, but I've seen worse. Well, okay, depending on the repair needed, maybe this is they had to get this thing moving. I don't know, but.
This customer brought in their Astra for battery drain issues. They complained that even after replacing the old battery with a new one...
What? What the actual fuck am I looking at here? What? I'm experiencing battery drain issues. I wonder the fuck why? Holy fuck! This is worse than Lev's game. This is worse than Lev's commander setup. Holy shit! Like, what the hell are all of these fucking gauges up here for? Seriously, what the fuck is up with all these gauges? And yeah, why do we have 50 million screens? What the hell is this man running in his little shitbox car? Yeah, it's a British. Oh yeah, it's a British car. Steering wheel on the right. Well, I mean, this is if he even has a passenger. If he even gets passengers, like. Yeah, your DBX also has better wiring retention too. What the fuck?
Still won't hold a charge.
Alright, let's see if we can determine what we got here. So we have a GPS here. We have 3 fucking GPSs. We have 1 car stereo here. We have what looks like another car stereo here. I have no fucking clue what this is. This looks like it might be another car stereo. Some kind of screen action going on here. Even more fucking gauges and mounted speakers. This looks like it's a speedometer, digital speedometer. They're not all GPSs. This one is, this one is, this one is. That's a stereo, that's a stereo. That looks like a phone. That looks like a stereo. This looks just like a normal fucking clock. That looks like a speedometer. It looks like this might be a weather station. I don't fucking know. Yeah, CB here on the left. Yeah. Like, what in the actual fuck is going on with this thing? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Jameson. That was probably weather station. Okay, this is just a clock. Look at that, right there. It says clock. This is just a clock, and he had another clock over here. So, that's not good. Okay, someone either needs to replace his wiper motors or the wiper blades. On that one. Whoa! A poor kitty! These things were a bit too grippy, it seems. The poor cat was like, fuck this shit, I'm out. Honestly, I mean, that one, I think he kind of did it right. It's just, they just gripped his tires really fucking tightly. You know, he had him up on the blocks, and they are ramped. I don't know, I didn't see a chalk go flying out. It doesn't, I didn't see like a chalk fall out here, so I don't think he chalked it. Well, Seamuson, he might have tried to ease it back and just easing it back on idle. Probably it wasn't working, so I think he might have like just gave it a nudge with the gas and the things just went flying. I don't know. Oh, the chalk might have been behind the rear wheels? Can't tell. You can't tell. There's too much darkness. What now? Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious? What? What? What the fuck? How does it? I fucking got another one. How does he expect this to go? This is not gonna work. Yeah, I was gonna say, this is not going to work, dude. I'm not, yeah, exactly. I don't think it's a bit considering he just was like doing this. Oh, there's your balancing weight that's not working properly. Becky, how many times have you seen this happen? When the balancing weight on the rim comes loose and just starts bouncing. Okay. Uh-oh. What now? Why is there clear shit in the oil pan? Put the lube in the oil pan. The car is taking a pee. Oh, God. Wait, is this the same car? Oh my fuck. Look what they had to do. That was bleach? Who the fuck would put bleach in their oil tank? And look what the end result is. The full fucking engine had to come out. Really, Donut? Oh, that sucks. And I feel so bad for her. That fucking sucks. Yes, Barb, I actually saw a, I didn't watch it, but yeah, he's telling him not to snort liquid death. I did see the thumbnail for it. Look at that, Eki. How much does this terrify you right now? If you were in this mechanic's position and you had to do all this, how fucking terrifying is this? Like, oh my god, this would be in fucking sane. If you had to disassemble the front of a car to this degree. I mean, yeah, he's getting paid. No, Eki, I missed it. Hang on, let me scroll up. Are you talking about the corrosion? With bleach and oil? Is that what you're talking about? Oh yeah, I saw that. My question is, how much would this terrify you to have to do this job? to take this to disassemble it this completely. Like, yeah, you're getting paid for it, but the sheer amount of shit that you have to pull off this car and keep it in order and then reassemble it would drive me out of my mind. Oh my god.
This customer complains that every time they hit a pothole, the steering wheel starts violently shaking.
Okay. What the fuck? What the actual fuck?
I was having some trouble getting these pressure plate bolts off, but then I realized there's a special way to use this to lock everything to get those bolts off. Yep, you just slip it in this little...
Okay. Eki? I was gonna say, I need an explanation for this. You think it's broken steering and possibly fucked up transmission. Okay. I'm like, I need an explanation on this. Why the fuck is this having a heart attack like this?
I was having some trouble getting these pressure plate bolts off, but then I realized there's a special way to use this to lock everything to get those bolts off. Yep, you just slip it in this little hole right here, and look at that, just come off like butter.
This Audi
What? Wait. Okay, I'm gonna need, obviously, the massive fucking hole is not supposed to be here. Yeah, I'm guessing this is damage, obviously. But what's the explanation where he put this thing in here and all of a sudden the bolts are able to, turn easier? I mean, was all that just a pure joke? Like, it's not actually all that difficult to get those bolts off, and he's just making a joke about it because there's a giant fucking hole in the engine block? Is that, is that kind of the joke? It locked the motor. Ah. Okay. He's locking up the gear mechanism. Okay. That's what, okay. Thank you, Eki.
And look at that, just come off like butter.
This Audi e-tron caught fire while on a lift at a dealership. The Carmel Fire Department showed up to deal with the fire, which was caused by the lithium-ion battery. Fortunately, the dealership had sprinklers, which helped control the fire, and no other cars were damaged. The crew managed to lower the vehicle onto wheels.
Okay. Lithium-ion battery fires are some of the worst fires imaginable. No firefighter wants to deal with a lithium-ion battery fire. Because they are, like, so, you can't use water to put them out. Exactly. Which has me very, 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 very suspicious with the narration that just unfortunately the dealership had sprinklers which controlled the fire. Because this is a battery fire. The sprinklers would not have done fuck all. And thank you, Cosmic. The sprinklers should not have done fuck all to assist with this fire. The sprinklers potentially could have made it worse. So I'm very suspicious with that voiceover narration regarding that. Possibly, Krieg? I don't know. They said it kept it under control. Because, like, you have to basically just use CO2 to try and keep a battery fire under control.
My friend electric car didn't go out for 6 months and had multiple relights.
6 months? Jesus.
Wheel dollies and move it outside using a forklift. Hopefully, that fire guy was forklift certified, or OSHA's gonna love that one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Someone please explain why.
Wait, what are these? Blue velvet. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Air fresheners. Someone's really stinky? I mean, either someone's really stinky or they're too lazy to pull them out there, or they're just pull them out of the vent. Yeah, I mean, it's either something died in this car and they're trying to cover up the smell, or they're just being fucking lazy.
8. Someone please explain why.
Oh, Jesus. That's not good. Time to get a new gear. But was this a bicycle? Like or is this a motorcycle? I'm guessing this is probably a motorcycle. Yeah. And honestly, the fix for this, it seems like, well, I'm guessing it's because they dumped a shit ton. Okay, here's my question. Are the teeth gone? Or is it because they dumped a shit ton of chain oil onto this chain? And the teeth just can't grip because there's so much fucking oil. The teeth are gone? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. It has no teeth. It needs dentures. Yeah, look at the size of the teeth. Yep, them teeth are gone. But thankfully, honestly, this is not too difficult to fix, and you literally just pop this off. You know, pop off the gear, pop on another gear, and you're like, in the grand scheme of things, not a terribly difficult fix. But how long was he driving his bike around with his teethies like this?
Recommended motor mounts
Wait.
to a customer. They said, oh, it should
Wait.
be fine, and I'll drive it to my own mechanic. I told him it was a safety issue.
Wait. I want to hear that again. I'm talking.
Recommended motor mounts to a customer.
What did he say he's recommending to a customer? Did he say rotor mounts? Is that what he said? I'm having a tough time understanding him. Motor mounts. Okay. Motor mount for the motor. Okay. I was having a tough time making out what he was saying.
They said, oh, it should be fine, and I'll drive it to my own mechanic. I told him it was a safety issue.
Yeah.
I don't think he believes me.
Good God.
I wouldn't drive it.
This 2020.
And here's the thing. I'm going to take it to my own mechanic is basically code for I'm not going to do a fucking thing, and I'm just going to keep driving it until it falls apart around me. That's what that is code for. Anytime a mechanic anytime a customer says to a mechanic, I'll just take it to my own mechanic, that means they're not going to fix it. That means they're just going to keep driving it and keep going until the thing literally falls apart around them, or they end up killing someone because the car fails at a crucial moment. And I will once again reiterate, I wish mechanics had some method to stop a customer from driving away in a hazardous vehicle. Like, I wish more mechanics, like mechanic shops had a standard practice where if there's a vehicle that is unsafe to drive and the customer refuses to allow them to fix it, that they can call the police. and then let the police deal with it because it is an unsafe vehicle. I wish more mechanics would do that. Oh, and speaking of, this just reminded me, chat. The guy, on the Mechanics React that we watch, right? The one where we've watched that Mechanics React. What's his name? Shit. Who's the guy that's like always on there? I'm forgetting his name now. Is it Sandro? Hang on. I need to find this out. It's gonna bother me. Hang on. Bear with me for a second, guys.
Today we...
What's his name?
Today...
Actually, not slight side tangent. It's informative. Miranda. Miranda. No, Miranda. Is that his last name? Sandro? Miranda Sandro? He lost his shop. His shop got closed down. I saw a video about it. Yeah. Miranda's shop got closed down. It got shuttered. Because is something having to do with the landlord? The landlord basically booted them. Like the landlord of the lot where the shop existed sold the land to sold the land to someone else. Yeah, or sold the property to someone else. And things happened, and like nothing that he did that was wrong, but they basically shut him down. They kicked him out. And that was his main shop. He's got another shop, but they kicked him out of his main shop, and his main shop is gone. Yeah, I wanted to mention that. I meant to mention that a while ago, but I completely forgotten. This reminded me of it. So, like, he posted a whole video on it. If you guys want to see it, definitely, check it out. But yeah, his entire shop got closed down. It sucks. Because it was his very first shop. He actually had, I think it was like a portrait of his grandmother painted on, the front of the building. And it's now gone. It fucking sucks. It absolutely sucks.
23 Subaru Forester caught fire one day after the oil change was performed by the dealership. What do you guys think could have caused this?
Oh, shit. Okay. If I was gonna hazard a guess, Eki, you can tell me if I'm wrong. When they poured in the new oil, they spilled a bunch of oil on the manifold. And of course, manifold gets hot, it ignited the oil, boom, you have fire. That's my guess, is when the dealer refilled the oil, they spilled a bunch. And of course, the heat from the engine caused the catch fire. Eki, your opinion, am I correct, or is it something completely different? Well, there was a jump cut there. We don't know how long that took place. This is a literal jump cut.
This?
Yeah, that's a jump cut. Damn. Sounds like the dealership's buying this man a new car. Mm-hmm. The dealership's gonna give him a new car out of this one. Whoa! Go to A. So somebody's got a fucked up strut. I think. The wheel's not supposed to do that. Yeah, the wheel's not supposed to be hitting the grading.
Life's too short to drive boring cars.
That's a Kia
driving a fucking Soul.
Soul.
The only reason I'm doing
He's driving a fucking Kia Soul and saying life's too short to drive boring cars. Now, I mean, chat, I drive a Kia. I do. I drive a Forte. But I didn't buy the Forte because I thought it was an interesting car. I bought the Forte because it was the cheapest new car I could afford. And yeah, of course it's got a tramp stamp. Yeah, of course it's got a tramp stamp. And the Jesus EKG heart, which I don't know what the fuck this is supposed to represent. Prayer is equal to health or something? I don't know. Wait, money, no oxen, what car do I buy? Excellent question, Donut. I would say my first blush thoughts, if money was not a problem, I would be torn between probably a Dodge Charger. Because I like the look of the Chargers. I think the Charger is a really nice car. No, I would not get a McLaren. I wouldn't. I would not go in for a McLaren, a Porsche, a Ferrari, a Lamborghini. None of those. I don't give a fuck about any of those. I don't. But I'd be torn between a Charger or well, maybe a Challenger. But because of where I live, I'd be more inclined to get an SUV of some sort. And Red Basset, I don't know. I'd be torn between a new one or an old one. And the same thing, like Falcon, that was my alternative, was the Mustang. But it'd be a toss-up between getting a 67 Shelby GT500 Fastback Cobra versus buying a current model, because they did bring that fastback style back to the Mustang. So and same thing with the Charger. Like, I like the new style of Charger, but I damn sure like the old school Chargers too. The old school Chargers are just so sweet. So I would be torn between the two of them. But at the same time, based on where I live, especially in the wintertime, I would want an SUV. Because wintertime sucks trying to drive a muscle car in the wintertime, especially with the level of snow that we get. So I would probably want more of an SUV, in which case, I don't know, they're all kind of the same these days. It'd be a tough call. I don't know. But yeah, if it was a car, it's a toss-up between a Mustang or a Charger. And again, you know, classic or new, tough call. Because I like both. So yeah, it's a tough call. I mean, well, Bodcat, I am a cat girl, so I'd be like Raleigh Vincent. Just think of me like Raleigh Vincent. I'm a cat girl and I like guns. And driving a Cobra? Come on, it's Raleigh Vincent.
That's a Kia Soul.
the only reason I'm doing a video is because I hope the previous mechanic who'd come out to repair his brakes and actually charge him for it as well gets found out and he never touches a car again. This is disgusting. He's put a bit of brake flexi over the brake pipe.
What is this? What's going on right here with this? I can't tell.
And called that repair and sent him on his way. This person has kids. Like, geez, make sure you're using the professionals, guys. Like, that is just absolutely dangerous.
Check this one
Wow.
out then. Another funny little video or a funny little story. Lad was saying, yeah, I want an inquiry, I want a quote on a custom back box, blah, blah, blah. He says, I wanted a res delete done on it, but I was quoted.
Yeah, but what is this sticking out of it? What the hell is this sticking out of it? Well, no, no, that's not duct tape, because this is like, he basically took the brake line. Is this grass? Okay. It's like, this is the brake line here, and he put this kind of hose as a solution for the brake line. He clamped PVC, a rubber hose onto the brake line. That other mechanic is what this guy was saying is that other mechanic could have killed this person. Well, Rumble Spartan, it doesn't work. That's why he's getting it fixed again. They are... Okay, if you want to see a Cybertruck that's awesome, check out the Brandon Herrera React video I did. He made a Cybertruck. He turned a Cybertruck into a Halo Warthog. It's on my YouTube channel. Just check it out.
Then, another funny little video or a funny little story. Lad was saying, yeah, I want an inquiry, I want a quote on a custom back box, blah, blah, blah. He says, I wanted a res delete done on it, but I was quoted 240 quid from somewhere else, so I thought I'd do it myself and it cost me 20 quid. And he reckons, yeah, well, yeah, it probably won't pass an MOT, blah, blah, blah. So I thought, first things first, I'll come underneath and I'll have a little look at what he's done. So I'm down on my hands and knees outside looking, I'm thinking, where? I can't see no res delete what he's done there. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I present to you the Flexi Delete. So I was laughing to...
Okay. Eki, I know this is a British car. What the fuck is going on here? Why is he laughing? I do not understand what the fuck this is. What is this? Like, why is he laughing? He cut out the converter. I need more. I need more. Like, cause he's calling it a flexidilly. Whatever the hell that is. Yeah, like this looks like a piece of stovepipe. This looks like a piece of this is a fucking stovepipe. That's what it is. This is a goddamn stovepipe clamped onto here. String pipe muffler. Okay. But yeah, I just realized that's what it is. This is the kind of pipe that is used for like fires, like wood stoves. This is a wood stove pipe. Right here. Yeah, that's a wood stove pipe. No, it's not I don't think it's a piece of ductwork. It is a fucking wood stove pipe, I think. So for people that use like wood stoves for heating their homes, they use these pipes for ventilation, for basically the flue or the exhaust. This looks like a goddamn stovepipe. Holy fuck. Those are like thin aluminum. They're like really thin aluminum. Holy shit. Wow.
The Flexi Delete. So I was laughing to this kid outside and he shows me a picture. I went, mate, you've cut exhaust flexi out. That's not a resonator. He went, oh, I was told it were a resonator. I didn't think it made much difference. So yes, he's done it himself for 20 quid.
What the hell?
What the fuck? Dude, where's your console? Where's your dash panel?
Yes, he's done it himself
Holy
for 20
shit.
quid.
What the hell is that thing?
That's my blower motor. Defrost.
Hits your clutch pedal. Ah.
God!
Okay, stop.
It's the dueling wiper blades! why I just saw this? The first thing that came to my head, the first thing that just popped into my head is two guys, quote unquote, sword fighting. When I saw this. I just thought of two guys, like, quote unquote, sword fighting. Oh, that's not so sad. Well, Johnny, you will take note, I was laughing about this. Just remember that. I was laughing about it. I wasn't going, ooh, two guys sword fighting. I was laughing. Remember that. No. All sorts of no.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Exactly, Pactra. My thoughts exactly. Why are you filming this, driving at 40 or 50 miles an hour, and not pulling the fuck over? Holy fuck. And I mean, Red Bastard, I don't have a problem with Yahweh. It's not my thing. Yahweh, it's not my thing. It does nothing for me.
Is there anything better?
Okay. I'm gonna say that's kinda clever. I'm gonna say this is kinda clever. It works. And you're basically like 1.5 to 2 timesing your range on your vehicle. Like, it's not, he's not doing anything to harm the vehicle. It's going into the proper ports. He didn't, like, drill export. He's using the proper ports. All he's got is he's got a generator.
It's fucking genius.
Hey, yeah, exactly, Aki. There's nothing wrong with this. Yeah, he's added extra weight to the back of it, but it fucking works. But that's why I said that, and that's why I said you're getting about 1.5 times the normal range. He'll probably get about like half a quote unquote tank's worth of range extra out of his car. And Aaron, I mean, maybe he's driving in an area that doesn't have charging stations. And yeah, people are saying like, oh, you're using a gas-powered generator to drive your electric car, thus eliminating the whole carbon emissions thing. But I'd say my guess is, given the rural-looking area that this is in, you know, given the rather rural area, I'm guessing that he may be in an area where it's not easy to come by charging stations. That's all. I mean, yeah. Well, Pactra, because he probably does not live in this area. He's probably traveling, hence why he's got, like, maybe he was just camping. Maybe he was camping, hence why he's got this thing here. He probably had the generator on camping, and he's in a traffic jam, and he's like, I need to charge my car. Fuck it, and they'll plug the charger in. You know? I mean, why not? Why not? You know, and I see the Chinese characters. It works!
Is there anything better?
Ah, busted screwhead.
See what this one does. Oh. 3 for 3. I'm a 3 for 3. Shit.
Prime example.
Okay, that was just satisfying. You know, when you get some busted screw heads and you need to drill them out and they just come right out, that's just satisfying. So math was showing a Tesla would need to drive 800,000 miles before it offset the carbon emissions of a gas vehicle due to the emissions involved in manufacturing, transporting, and BAF, don't forget the charging. Because the electricity that you are getting for the charging is coming from coal and oil-powered power plants. Don't forget about that. And they actually have to ramp up energy production for the charging stations. Yeah, actually, that's why I said this was probably very satisfying. This wasn't like a fail. This was just satisfying a bit.
Example of my mate can do it cheaper. I'm not going to show the car, but this car came in for an MOT and failed on bushes at the front, arms, and rear axle bushes. So we quoted on the job. Of course, we were too expensive according to the owner of the vehicle.
So I'm gonna hazard a guess that, yeah, the zippy tie. Because he said this is for bushings, so he zip-tied the bushings. Yeah, that's not good.
According to the owner of the vehicle.
Oh, thank you, Bath.
So, little things, that should be secured onto the...
And Bath, unlike Bao, I'm not a pillow princess. I'm actually doing work to make you satisfied. No, but, like, Barb, I can do extremely basic stuff. Like, I can change a tire if I need to. I could probably, no rat bastard, no phrasing. I was very deliberate in what I said. But, like, I can do, like, some basic stuff. I can, I can change a tire. I can, probably change the oil if need be. I can do very basic stuff. Becky, understandable. Fear not. You don't zip tie the fucking bushing. You bolt it in place. Yes. Oh yeah. So yeah, so largely speaking, Bar, no, I cannot do mechanical repairs. That is beyond my skill set. I can do extremely basic stuff that most car owners should be able to take care of. Oh, no, Robespierre, I have zero issue with Bao whatsoever. No, I have no problem with Bao at all. I'm just having a little fun at her expense. Hint. Why did that not work? Falcon, I'm sorry, I don't know what happened, but I will initiate for you. I do not know why the Snuggie didn't kick in. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. But don't worry, I kicked it in for you.
The arm here, but I've just cable tied it on, which isn't the end of the world. I've split the rubber on the anti-roll bar link.
Wait, what the fuck did he just say?
That should be secured onto the arm here, but I've just cable tied it on, which isn't the end of the world.
Okay, I was gonna say, Hecky, are you okay after a mechanic just looked at that and said, oh, it's not the end of the world? That has me questioning things about this mechanic.
I've split the rubber on the anti-roll bar link on that side, but they've put a new one on this side, so why wouldn't you put another one on? Well, if you come to the front, then if any mechanics out there can see what's wrong here, but these bushes are upside down and back to front. So we've got the right on the left and the left on the right, and it gets worse.
Oh my god.
So one snap bolt into the subframe, but whoever's done it knows they've snapped the bolt because there's a snap drill bit in the bolt.
Oh so my god.
The bush is wrong, They're upside down, they're hardly fitted. They've snapped the bolts into the subframe, attempted to get them out and gone, that'll do. Sent it back for a retest, snap bolts in the subframe, bushes fitted.
Well, Bobcat, he said they snapped a bolt into the subframe. So, you got problems.
Incorrectly. The angle of that. Yeah, I mean, look at the angle of that bolt, that's going to snap on its way out. So, unfortunately, that is now dangerous defects. So, that has failed with dangerous defects because someone can do it for a few quid cheaper.
Wow.
You're just risking your lives with things like this. If that bolt snaps off, you've lost all control of that wheel. 70, 80 mile an hour maybe. That's just ridiculous. And it gets worse. So it turns out that the arms are the wrong side as well. Because if you look at how the level adjuster sits, I've had to bend them to make them fit. So they basically need going that way. So they're the wrong arms on each side. So they've just been...
Okay, now I understand why he said the zip tie thing was not the end of the world. I now understand why the zip tie thing was the least of his problems. I get it now. Holy fuck.
Forced on, basically.
Yep.
That's not supposed to do that. That's gas, isn't it, chat? This thing's spitting up gas, isn't it? That ain't good. This thing actually turns over and gets hot. You're fucked.
Guys, give me strength. I am speechless. Just come on.
Now that is a duct hose. That is a duct hose. Somebody put a goddamn air duct hose for an exhaust pipe. Are you fucking kidding me?
Guys, give me strength. I am speechless. Just come and look at this with me. Just come and look at this with me. Somebody's actually gone to effort of putting angers on this. So that were somebody's permanent solution. They were happy with that. They were running that until Mappa told them what on earth's happening here.
Oh, Jesus.
Look at this, look, dual purpose, so turn down today, I fancy. Nah, sorry, go on then, I want upsweep today. Tell you what, put it straight, I fancy it straight to Jap style.
Here's how this Chevrolet dealership explains different drivetrains to customers. Rear-wheel drive. Front-wheel drive. All-wheel drive.
No? I'm sorry, but they are wrong. No, the last one was not all-wheel drive. The last one was four-wheel drive. All-wheel drive is like you're using, all-wheel drive, the way it was always explained to me, all-wheel drive was, when you're driving normally, you're using the normal drivetrain, but if it senses that you're losing traction in the wheels, it kicks in power to the other wheels, which engage to give it that restability. That's how all-wheel drive was always explained to me. Like all your wheels are not receiving equal power all the time. You're primarily going through the main drivetrain, which typically is front-wheel drive, I think. And then if the sensors detect any loss of traction with the primary drive wheels, it will distribute power to the rear wheels for you to regain traction. That's how it was always explained to me. Am I wrong? Have I been informed of this incorrectly? Yeah, but Taurus, with all-wheel drive, all four wheels are not receiving full power all the time, correct? Like all-wheel drive, I thought would be the sensors would detect when the extra power to the non-powered wheels is needed and distribute. Whereas with four-wheel drive, when you engage four-wheel drive, this is going on the assumption that four-wheel drive is engaged, then all four tires get power equally. Because, you know, I've driven four-wheel drive vehicle before. If you try and do a slow, tight turn in four-wheel drive, you're kind of like, the four-wheel drive kind of causes the vehicle to kind of skip a little bit when you're at very slow speeds. Like if you're at standstill, you engage the four-wheel drive and you do a sharp left or right turn, it kind of like skips a little bit because there's equilateral power going to all four tires, and thus the rear tires are trying to push forward more while the front tires are directed. So okay, so it all depends on this individual AWD system. Okay. Alright, fair point there. Where it depends on the all-wheel drive system. Then,
All-wheel drive.
and hire dog. Wait, what did I just miss? What? What?
2017 Toyota.
Someone help me out. What the fuck did I just miss? Puncture. Oh, that's a puncture in the oil tank. Okay. I'm like blind on what's happening right here. It was like that sound effect that threw me off. Where I'm like, what the hell is going on?
2017 Toyota Corolla. Says it makes a noise when turning. And we found a rock.
That's unfortunate.
And we found...
That's definitely unfortunate. Can't fault the customer on this one though. Like, what customer is gonna crawl under their car, and, you know, I mean, the odds were like, you know, if they're driving on like a gravel road or something, and there happened to be a large rock like this in the gravel road.
Cheer 100, I gotta go. I'll see you at the bar.
Okay, Bobcat, have a drink on me. I don't know about cobblestone racks. I see what you're talking about, though. The coloring and, like, the smoothness and the shape. It is possible. It could be a cobblestone. Maybe. Yeah, so, like, maybe they were driving on some kind of, like, stone roadway, and one came loose and got kicked up in the back.
A rock.
Okay, that was funny. The bumper just finally just went, I'm done, boss.
Cheer 100, I gotta go. I'll see you at the bat.
Wait, Bobcat, you already cheered that. Did you just cheer twice? Thank you. Thank you, Bobcat. Yeah. Someone rewired something properly. I will say though, that is not the first time I have heard of someone that had a car who was able to start their car by pressing the horn. I've heard of that once or twice. I have. And I'm guessing that's just like a wiring problem. Somebody crossed wires. You know, somebody basically, God only knows where the frickin' horn wiring is gone to. And thank you, Yard Dog. Taurus, I'm wondering, is it a short, or did someone work on the car and switch out the wiring? I don't know. It's kind of cool, honestly. Man, I was about to say that sounds like a dog panting, and it was. That's funny.
And that's it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to send us your photos and videos for a chance to be featured in our next one. Thanks for watching and see you guys next time.
Okay. That was fun. That was fun. That was a fun one. And you know, thankfully, oh, Eki's been here the whole time, rat bastard. Thankfully, Eki, you tell me. This one didn't seem like it was as painful as some of the other ones we've watched. Generally speaking, it doesn't seem like it was as bad as what we've seen in the past.